Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's a busy day today. Debbie and I got to do some outside work today. The grass is getting a little tall out here. I snuck out to the eBay store last night. We had a couple sales, 4 items, and we need to get those off to the post office. So let's jump on that first thing. 4 packages. I think there's 4 there. I hope there's 4 there.
There's 4.
And I need to slow my roll down a little bit this morning. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet, and a cup of coffee would be awesome.
Want to go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Guess I'll do that when I get back from the post office. In any case, we did have 4 sales that I ran out and packaged up last night. You know, I realized I haven't even put my watch on this morning. That's how. I just need to come back and do things in a more calm fashion, I think.
Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Last night, what do I package up? We've got, I think in this box, it's a pair of antique binoculars, some binos. They're going to Miami, Florida, to Sandra in Miami, Florida. So thanks, Sandra, for buying those binoculars. And what else we got? In this box, that is a vintage Kodak camera. And it's going to Gene in Houston, Texas. Thanks, Gene, for buying the camera. And what else we got? I'm coming to a stop sign so I can actually do this. You know, the beauty part about where I live is there isn't a lot of traffic. So I'm literally out here by myself. Yeah, this one's going to David in Columbia, South Carolina. I had to pause there for a minute. I was trying to remember what was in this. It's Gladys Knight and the Pips. I could have been a Pip, I think. I think I could have been a Pip. Gladys Knight and the Pips going to Dave in Columbia, South Carolina. And then the last CD is, it's one of those, so if you ever bought a vehicle and you got back in the day, because they don't do this anymore, but back in the day, as they say.
Back in the day.
When you bought a vehicle that had a nice sound system in it and a CD player in it, typically there'd be a CD that came with the vehicle. Kind of display, you know, it was in, so you can enjoy the stereo system. Anyway, that's what's in this. It's for if you bought a Chevy truck back in the day.
It's like a Chevy truck or something.
I don't think you can buy a vehicle with a CD player in it anymore.
I think these cars have CD players.
George Strait had a CD that Chevy would put in the trucks, and that's what's in this. It's a George Strait on the road with George Strait, and it's going to Curran, C-U-R-R-A-N. I don't know how to pronounce that.
So that's how you pronounce it.
Here comes the hate mail, because I couldn't get the name right. But in any case, heading to the post office. We'll get this stuff out. I'm going to come back, do my 10 delistings, relistings. Yesterday was a big day in the store. I listed 11 new items, but and frankly, 11 new items is nothing in comparison to the 124 new items I listed the other day, which were all new sealed DVD movies. Got all those listed the other day. And so yesterday I did 11. And what's interesting about those 11, and what took me so much time to do those 11, is they all involved a little bit of research. They all came from an auction. They all need cleaned. They all needed tested and inspected, and so I could write good descriptions about them. And actually, there were more than 11 items. I think there were 15 items. I threw 4 of them away. They didn't meet my standards. so they went in the dumpster.
Here, everything else goes on the dumpster.
Anyway, we got a big day today. We got to mow the yard. Debbie is on her way back. She did an overnight babysitting gig with our grandson, and she's on her way back. She'll probably saddle up on the tractor. I'll take the zero turn. We'll get the grass, knocked down today, and we'll catch back up with you in just a bit. I know Debbie, outside of us doing the lawn work today, I know Debbie has big plans for the Deathpile room, and we got some new shelves for it. She's doing some organization. I'll share that with you. So anyway, a lot going on today. Stick with us. Thanks for watching. Got that cup of coffee. That's what I needed to get this day started, and to slow my roll down a little bit, right? Hold on a second.
Hey, coffee's good.
Yeah, that's what I needed. I told you I listed 11 things yesterday. Came back out here last night, packaged up those 4 things. Yesterday, late afternoon, I went through a bunch of electronics. And electronics take a little effort, right? Just to make sure that they're good to go. The 11 things I listed yesterday that are up in the store, we've got an Iowa boombox stereo system that went up. We've got that listed out there right now at $70. Obviously, we'd take a little less on that, but everything works on it. It's completely functional. It's straight out of like 1985. It's in great condition. Works great. We've got a vintage Hoover Porta-Power 2 compact canister vacuum that's out there with all of the parts, all the accessories. The vacuum works great. We picked that up at an auction. It looks like everything's from the 80s, right? Vintage 80s General Electric alarm clock. It's working wonderfully. Actually, the speaker was a little loose in it yesterday, so I took the case off, reattached the speaker inside, put it back together. The thing works fabulously. A Sony cassette boombox radio. I was a little disappointed in that. I was hoping we'd have full functionality out of that device. Cassette deck's not working. But I see that people do buy that particular Sony boombox when the cassette's not working. A lot of people repair them, use them for parts. One of the items we picked up, and sometimes they sneak in, we've got a new-in-the-box Midland Weather Alert NOAA emergency radio. So that went up yesterday. Also from 1986, a vintage Panasonic Slimline cassette tape recorder in its original box. And there's a sticker on it that says where it was purchased, which was service merchandise. And the date of the purchase is written on the box. I think it was February 1986. So that's pretty cool. Fully functional, works great. We got an ashtray up there, vintage ashtray, Ausbach Urlaut cigarette ashtray. VTech cordless phone, we checked that out. It charges up just fine, works great. And then we put up 3 VTech slimline phones. They're not AT&T phones, they're VTech, but they look like the old AT&T phones. There's 3 of those out there in the store. So for people that are looking for landlines, we got those out. What I'm going to do next is work on delisting 10 of our oldest items. I'm going to go back in time, turn the Wayback Machine back.
You used the Wayback?
Hey, so we turned that Wayback Machine back to December 1st of last year, 2024. But right now, we got to mow some grass.
Exactly 3 hours later.
All right, so we got the mowing done. Debbie went in the house. She's working on that death pile. I told you we got some new shelves. She's in there straightening it up. Let's go check that out. All right, so let's see what Debbie's done in here. Ooh, nice. Got a clothes rack hanging up here on the wall. These are all unlisted, right?
Correct.
Unlisted. Correct.
They're clean though, I know that.
Yeah. So the thing I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
So do you remember that the dishes that I was washing a while back?
Yeah.
So these are all the dishes.
Granny, I'm all done with my dishes.
So they're all washed. They're all put up here.
Now all we got to do is take some photos.
Yeah.
Do some research.
So this set down here, this was the set that had, it looks like the same set, but it's different.
Countries, origin.
Countries, origins.
Yeah. Manufacturers.
Yes, I couldn't think of that word.
I couldn't think of the words.
Anyways, so I still need to go through these and kind of organize them a little bit more than what they are. When I was going through, so I emptied all the boxes. So I had 7 boxes that I still need to go through, and I've emptied all those today.
Awesome.
There were cookbooks in them, which is over here, and then there were more dishes, including some that we didn't realize that we got.
I didn't realize.
So it's not the same row set as we thought. So anyways, I still have a little more critiquing that I need to do with these.
Would you mind a little friendly critique?
But I'm super excited with the progress that
Awesome.
I've made. So I'm ready to get another shelf and put it over there.
The blank wall. All right.
Yep. So
Cool.
that's going to be my next thing.
And all of this stuff it needs to be listed, right? So this
correct.
is basically our death pile that needs to be gone through and
correct.
photographed.
So everything. So this here is the only items that we have listed right now inside the house.
And everything else is out in the eBay room.
Everything else is in the other eBay room. This is the house eBay room. So this is the only items that are listed. From here on is the death pile. And they need to be photographs.
Photographs, eh?
Look at all those 45s. Is that bin just filled with 45s?
No, not actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's other things
No.
below those.
Yes, correct.
All right.
There are quite a few, but no, they're kind of stacked up a little bit from other items.
All right, cool.
So-
yeah, there's quite a few things in here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh.
Whoopsie. Jesus fell down.
Can't have that.
We can't have that.
What are these?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, they're Coca-Cola.
Yeah, we have a whole set of Coca-Cola.
It helps if you hold it upright, and then you can see it.
I'm not quite sure where they are right this second.
That's
but
pretty neat.
We have. Oh, here they are. So we also have. So we have the Coca-Cola. They.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They totally match. They look great.
So, anyways, I'm excited with progress that I made today, and I'd like to find something better to organize. However, I think that with the glassware, while we are waiting to take pictures, I think that after I wash them, I think that if I stage them like this, then you could take them and we can take photos on our table here, and then we can put them in a, pack them up and put them in a storage bin or something. But for this stage of the game, I think that that's a good idea. That way we're not wasting any packing supplies.
Waste not, want none.
And on the top shelf up there is hobnail. And I have a dishwasher full of more hobnail. So I believe what I'm going to do is when it's done, to keep the hobnail together, I'm going to put it on this top shelf over here. And then, or if I bring my other shelf in, maybe I'll do something with that. Maybe that will be, you know.
Well, we've got another shelf out in the garage, right?
I do. I just need to bring it in and assemble it.
I'll drag it in for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Debbie's doing some awesome things in the house and getting that other room set up. I got a feeling we're going to need another room before it's all said and done.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
So everything in this room is listed online. It's ready to go. It keeps it real close for this.
Keep a close watch on it.
Right now we've got about 1,400 or so items in the store. So I just got a feeling that inventory, that online inventory, is going to grow as well. So we need good climate controlled places to keep that, and I think that's going to be in the house. We got plenty of space for it, so it's not going to be in our way. It's not like we're going to be living under it or stumbling over it. We do have rooms that we can put that in. And by the way, while we were in there watching what Debbie was doing, we sold some more items. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! In the store. That weather radio that I was telling you about right there, that guy sold. So it's going out. Be going out Monday, I think, is the next time the post office is open.
Post office isn't open at night.
What else we got? We got a vintage 1920s Timex watch. That guy's going to go out. That's a lady's watch from the 1920s.
1920s, things really turned modern.
World War II 60th Anniversary Collection 4 DVD set. Already in its plastic wrapping, ready to transit its way out. It's got the Bridge on the River Kwai, the Guns of Navarone, From Here to Eternity, and then a documentary on World War II. So that's pretty cool. And then the last item that went while we were inside talking. Oh, a bunch of Jefferson nickels. I set those down over here. Old school Jefferson nickels.
I wish I had a nickel for every time I heard that sound.
How many are there? From 1939 to 1970, there's 170 nickels in this bag. We sold these for $32. So they're gonna go out.
They're going, Batman. They're going.
I'd like to thank you all for being here. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Debbie really appreciates it. And we'll catch you on the next one.